What is up, Starlings? How are you? It's great to see you, and welcome to the stream. I'm your host, M.E.C.H.A, and I am joined today by my friends. From the closest to me to the furthest away, we have Ruby, Connor, Caden, and Roxas. Z may also hop into the stream at some point. I do not know when. It is not a guarantee, but if they do, awesome. And today, we're going to be playing Mushroom Oasis. Now, this game is one that Ruby has been begging for me to play for weeks. So, I figured, you know what? Fine, let's do it. So, all I know about this game is that it is another yandere visual novel sort of thing. And that is exactly all that I know about it. I don't know any of the characters, or what the story is, or anything of that sort. But, yeah, that is everything that I know. Feel free to engage in the chat and drop a follow if you like these cozy vibes. If you know anything about Mushroom Oasis, feel free to chime in. Just be sure not to, share anything that's too spoilery, because
keep the spoilers on a minimum.
Yeah, I'm going into this blind, and as far as I'm aware, literally everybody else except Ruby is seeing this blind for the first time. And am I correct in that assumption?
Yeah.
All right, good answers. Okay, so, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. And I do have to say, first of all, I'm already liking this art style. This is a very cute opening screen. And, I was surprised to hear the music box being Once Upon a Dream, because I'm like, hey, wait a minute, this is Disney. Are they gonna, need to pay royalties or something? Where's the cease and desist?
I'd say maybe let's not call attention to that, so maybe they could avoid that, because Disney doesn't deserve shit.
True. Alright. Anyway, let's go.
And if anyone joins in clueless, just tell them we're doing shrooms today.
I'm seeing this.
That is beautiful.
I'm seeing the what's your name, and immediately my mind's just like, what's your name? What is your name? Tony!
Yo, Tony!
What's your name?
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel!
Fuck you, Ezekiel!
It's like you're Ezekiel.
Alright, see, I have something in mind for a name. If I'm correct, this is the character from, Cult of the Lamb, that,
Oh!
yeah,
Yes,
the one that gives you all the mushrooms, so...
I was also thinking if we were doing a meme name, we'd just do Among Us.
No. No.
Nah, I think I'm gonna go with Sozo.
I was just saying hypothetically.
Oh, my kitty.
Kitty.
You know what to do.
Fuck it, I'm going all the way in.
Yep.
And your cat is... male?
Oh,
Oh no!
this is...
No. You sent your cat to get kidnapped.
Oh no, not my baby.
Yeah! Yeah, no shit! This is what
I'm a bad parent. Lock me up. Throw me in the brig. I'm gonna be like a yellow Deltarune, where I'm just gonna go find a place to bury myself alive. Y'all have a good day.
Ow!
You fucked up.
Imagine Verse says, been wondering this, do any more of your friends that have yet to be on the stream have avatars? Some do, and some don't. The ones who have expressed interest in joining the streams so far have avatars made, but I do have several other friends who have not joined any of the streams yet, and a few of those have avatars I've made as just like a just-in-case sort of thing, but all the rest of them do not, so it's kind of here and there. Anywho.
Basically, you'll know when you see them.
Anyway, Orion has been missing for a while now.
Not the baby.
It has been 84 years.
He was an indoor cat, but had the tenacity of a wild cat on a mission trying to leave whenever the door was open. Funny thing, that is the exact opposite of Orion in real life.
My goodness.
He is very content with being an indoor cat. He is asleep on my bed right now.
So I guess this is Orion then.
Catios and playtime just wasn't enough for the little mister. I figured he'd come running if I left out some food by the porch. 3 days later, still no cat. I've tried everything I could think of. Asking around the neighborhood, putting up missing cat posters. Funny thing, one of the best things that you can do, actually, if your cat, ever goes missing, is to leave out some clothing or something that has your scent on it. So, clothes that have not been washed, bed sheets that have not been washed, something that just smells very strongly like you, because they will pick up on it, and they will find it because they recognize the smell.
Nice.
Also, hi Link's cat, you're still in time to redeem third. Sadly, nothing came from my efforts. I couldn't search for him during the day since I had work keeping me occupied. And there's only so many hours in an evening I could yell around the streets looking for him. There was only one place left I could think of that he might have ran off to. Alright, before I continue, I do feel like I've been not rejecting, but just neglecting these redeems. So I just want to thank James Gold Artist, Imagineverse Studios, and Link's Cat for redeeming first, second, and third. Thank you very much for that. The woods by my house, right across the street. Imagine, I love that you got another golden fat fuck and you still haven't gotten Blushy Bitch yet. And Link's cat with the Blushy Bitch.
Wow.
You can't make this up.
I believe I need to write this down for the next stream, because I believe with these blind boxes in particular that trades are possible, but I can't remember what the command for that is at the moment, so I will look into that before the next stream, and I will be sure to tell you guys how you can trade blind box redeems.
There's gonna be a whole black market for this shit in a few years' time.
Let's see,
There's
to
just be an
continue.
article that's. There's just gonna be an article that says someone sold their kidney for a golden fat fuck.
Oh god, does that make these NFTs?
No, please, no.
Oh no.
I've definitely caught him eyeing the birds and squirrels that ran alongside the perimeters from the front window, his teeth clicking in excitement. I was no outdoorsy person by any means. In fact, the thought of going in there scares me. But I had to find him, or at least try. The first weekend that came around, I packed up some water, Orion's favorite treats, and a compass to be safe. I wasn't sure where to even begin looking for him, so I started walking in a straight line, calling out his name every few steps. It certainly didn't take long for me to realize I was way in over my head. I said it before and I'll say it again. Love this art style. Already, just like the backgrounds and stuff, everything looks... It looks actually painted and, like, you know, cut out of stuff.
It looks
Yeah.
looks
Also,
like something
Also, great message to, like, show off the, emote wall that I installed, Roxas, the way that all the emotes kind of bounce around the stream. Hello, Z!
Hi, Z.
Thank God.
Hey, Sib.
Yeah,
You're
you're
here-
on here a bit early.
Honestly, you're just in time. We just got to the first screen of the game that's not black.
Oh, yay!
It looks like something like you'd find in a picture book.
Yeah.
I'm just singing now. That actually looks really pretty.
Alright, why did I think this was a good idea? It was hard to find my bearings within the surrounding trees. I didn't want to admit I was lost, at least not yet. I could only squint down at my compass as the needles spun slowly. Pretty sure they weren't made to do that. Did I really bring a busted compass on my first venture out in these woods?
Damn.
Bust. Figured that would just be my luck. The only thing risking my own safety was my own incompetence. I shook my head hastily. No time for negativity. Orion was out there somewhere, cold and lost and hungry. I had to keep going.
I don't get why people are afraid to say that they're lost. It's a factual statement. Either you are or you aren't.
I guess it's...
No,
I don't think it's that so much as, like, the task at hand.
Fair enough.
It's been hours. I'm so lost. I don't even know why I kept searching even after the moment I'd realized that. Why did I think this was a good idea? Hunger had been gnawing at my stomach for a while now, having missed breakfast and lunch altogether.
Dude,
The heat and humidity from the afternoon sun was unbearable, but the cooling air did nothing to soothe me. It's not the heat that gets you! It's the humidity!
God.
it's the humidity.
Even if I were to head home, I couldn't even pinpoint where that was. What do people even do in this situation? I knew it was baseless optimism, but walking onwards was really the only thing I could think of to do. Stupid!
I'll tell you what people do in this situation. They go crazy and pick up sticks and make a hut out of them.
Surely
I
I'll
live in
come
there
across... Surely I'll come across something familiar by going in the same direction.
God.
The definition of insanity.
I trudged on, my shoes carefully avoiding the tree roots intertwined across the forest floor. But in my weakened state, plus the approaching darkness, I found myself stumbling through the rough terrain. My feet hit something soft jutting out of the ground. Ah! Yeah! My hands shot out as I lost my balance. My feet clumsily tried to find purchase as I wobbled backwards, arms flapping.
I don't think
Oof.
whatever was jutting out of the ground was soft.
What? My shoe had landed smack dab in a circle of mushrooms, the brunt of it causing a wispy cloud to erupt from the cluster. Ew, there's something dead under here.
Ooh,
Orion.
spores.
Stop it. Look,
Oh.
look.
Orion?
Oh!
That's
Oh!
the cat.
Oh, no!
no.
That's... Oh!
No.
It's like a chalk outline for the grass.
Fuck off.
Oh! Kaden!
Who knows,
What?
Who knows, though? Maybe, like... Listen, the way this grass is, like, indented doesn't suggest to me that, like, you know, a cat would be under there. It's been 3 days. Grass can't grow over a cat that fast. I would be
Are
willing
Are you
to
sure about that?
bet. Given the tone of your voice, I'm not so sure. But reasonably speaking, speaking reasonably, this logically looks to me more like a place where a cat would have, like, laid down and had, like, a long sleep. Not that
That's
long
what I
of a
was
sleep,
too.
but just a nap.
but do you know how fast grass can grow, especially if it has good rain for a few days?
Oh,
Yeah, but not that
it's good.
fast. Not like that in 3 days.
Yeah, you haven't had to mow my grandpa's lawn. It grows fast.
Oh, God.
Anyway, I stuck my nose in my elbow to avoid breathing it in. I couldn't differentiate one tree leaf from another for the life of me, but I'm pretty sure humans aren't supposed to inhale whatever the hell this was. The word of the day is spores.
Spores!
I just said that.
Or
It smelled strongly of rotten wood and wet dirt even as it cleared. Something shiny quickly caught my attention. Ooh, shiny. ADHD.
And the spores are gone.
I stooped down to pick it up, gasping under my breath. It was Orion's
you.
collar,
I told you! I told
oh
you!
no. Oh no.
covered in whatever the hell those mushrooms released. I looked around desperately for any signs of him. Orion? Orion! It's so funny, I'm like calling his name and he's asleep on the bed next to me, and I'm like, please don't wake up.
Yeah, maybe maybe having to name him in like dialogue they have to speak is an idea.
Oh man.
I coughed from inhaling some of the remaining dust floating in the air. I should really steer clear from this. Pocketing Orion's collar, I retreated carefully until I could breathe again. Stepping back, I could still smell it. It must have stuck to my hair and clothes. A quick once-over confirmed my suspicions with a slight cringe. A thin yet generous coating of it covered my sleeves and jeans. I leaned against a tree, dusting off my clothes in a naive attempt to get the dust and the smell out to no avail. If anything, it felt like I'm breathing more of it in. What used to be musty now turned sweet, and I found myself inhaling even deeper, trying to pinpoint the smell. Oh god, it's drugs!
It's chloroform.
Oh God.
Cucumbers? Without the Q or the burrs?
Mark, not now. It's
Not
way
now.
too early
God.
for that. It's way too early for this.
It smelled like fresh cucumbers.
Fuck off!
God damn it.
Cubers.
A tingly feeling crept up my hands and neck, pinpricks spreading across my limbs as a strange heat reached my face.
Oh, it's the cordyceps fungus.
I started to feel drunk and woozy. My senses were numb. I emphasize those because those are different colors.
To this
Oh.
day, I'm still trying to figure out what that could be.
Oh, it's magenta. You're a high blood.
Right.
Hey.
It should freak me out. And yet, a strange comfort washed over me. I should lie down. Right now, in fact. My legs gave out from underneath me, my body toppling over at an awkward angle. I laid there, and stared, and stared, and stared. It was nice here. A peaceful calm. The perfect place for a nap, even. For a cat nap, you might say. My eyes grew
Oh,
heavy
damn it.
as I swam in and out of consciousness. Yeah, a nap sounds really good right about now. I'm just picturing, like, the game credits start to roll.
Gotcha.
I need
It's
a
just-
game that does that, where, like, the protagonist dies, the credits roll, and then the rest of the game proceeds in the afterlife.
That would be amazing.
I mean, there kind of is something that does that, but it's not to the same specificities that you're talking about, so...
Shall I?
Anyway, is this the Michael you were talking about, Ruby?
Yeah.
Is this
Yes.
Michael Jackson?
Fuck off.
God damn it.
Can I please? Can I please? Okay. Oh,
Please.
Mark, come on. Lots of critters passing through lately. Sorry this happened to you, little one. Could have been everyone. Could have been anyone, but it had to be you. Wait. A human?
A human!
Fuck off!
A human!
Welcome to the underground.
How are you?
How was the ball?
Fucking damn it.
How did you end up all the way out here?
We're all so autistic.
Still
Yay.
breathing, too. Jeez, I can't leave you here.
Don't leave me here, Michael.
What should I do?
I woke with a jolt. It was warm, but comfortably so. I could feel the weight of a blanket on me as I tried to sit up. I couldn't. I couldn't move my body. Oh dear God, the mushrooms paralyzed me.
I am now quadriplegic.
My
Stop
fingers
it.
twitched. My fingers twitched uselessly at my sides as my eyes darted around in panic. Glancing about, I could see the interior of a cabin, or at least the ceiling of one. I couldn't see much past the corner of my eyes. Where was I? How did I get here? The end. A desperate feeling rose in my chest. I had to leave. Right now. This was wrong. Wrong. I wasn't meant to be here. I could hear the crackling of a fire nearby, likely the source of warmth I had felt on waking up. I could also hear footsteps approaching. Is this an important choice, Ruby, or is it just like...
Nah, it's not important.
Stay awake, then.
Might as well. Oh my God, it's a Homestuck troll!
Oh my god.
Michael!
Oh, he looks so cute.
Oh,
I-
Michael!
I fluttered my eyelids, straining to look at the person approaching. My eyes widened as I took in their appearance, the protrusions from their forehead catching my attention. Not to mention the green skin? The stranger didn't sense my unease as they heaved a sigh of relief.
You're awake! That's good. Very, very good.
Hey, you're awake.
Hey, you're finally awake.
How are you feeling?
I blinked.
Oh, sorry about that. I forgot. Here.
The person held a cup to my lips, a strong, sweet smell coming from the rim. A gentle hand grabbed my chin to open my mouth. I couldn't even move to resist. Don't worry, it'll help you feel better, I promise. Congratulations, Imagine, you finally got blushy, bitch!
Yay.
Unfortunately, the cup was fresh, so my mouth and throat were scorched.
Don't worry. It will help you feel better, I promise. Drink up!
As the liquid hit my tongue, all I could feel was a vague sense of heat. As I kept drinking, taste and texture returned. The sweetness of berries and chamomile coating my taste buds. I could even detect a hint of mint. Oh no! I'm allergic! What have you done?
Oh no!
You are dead now.
You are
I'm-
dead! Not a big surprise.
I lifted my head finally, hands fisting at my sides as I propped myself onto my elbows. The person kept a steady hand on my chin, careful not to pour in too much in case I choked. Yes, congratulations, Imagine. You have collected every single one of the seal collection. Now you can work on completing the Zodicats collection. I finished every last drop, wiping my mouth with the back of my hand. I stared at my fingers, realizing I had full autonomy over my body again.
Good as new. Now how are you feeling? Fuck off, Mark! Fuck off, Mark! Fuck off, Mark! Fuck you, Mark! Fuck you!
Roxas, can you clip that?
I got it. Let me see if I can try.
If anybody can clip that, please.
Fuck you!
Here, I think I got it. I don't know.
Better. Thank you. The stranger laughed. I like that his ears emote. I love characters with emoting ears.
Aw. Oh! Like the way you sound! It's been ages since I've talked to anyone, much less with a voice as nice as yours.
I just realized he has link hair.
And
Don't
meanwhile,
comment
I'm like, why, thank you. Testosterone, the beauty that you are. I brushed off their strange compliment, finally looking around at the cabin properly.
Beauty to some.
It was a simple room filled with sparse but decorated wooden furniture fit for someone living alone. I'm a little curious. Big baggy sweater. I'm guessing he made it himself.
Yeah.
An open archway to the right led to what I assumed was the kitchen. Next to it, a door was closed shut. Possibly the bathroom? Or the exit? Taking it in, there was a common theme of knitted decorations strewn about. Any available surface had patterned knitted tablecloths covering it. An unfinished project laid beside the bedside table where I sat, a pair of knitting needles jutting out of a pile of yarn from a small basket. As far as I could tell, it looked like the beginnings of a green scarf. Too bad it's not blue.
Hey.
The stranger was comfortable in staying silent, observing me as I glanced around. They tossed their hat onto the bed, scruffing their hair and making it even messier. With their hat off, their unique features were impossible to ignore. Sorry, but what are you?
Introduced myself, did I? Hi, I'm Michael, with a Y.
At least it's not with a B.
There's a B?
What?
It's a vine.
I shook my head. No, I meant that, Michael stared at me, their left ear twitching. You look very... He snorted.
Ugly? Off-putting?
Man's just had a blue raspberry, like, Jolly Rancher or something, I don't know.
Say, say, bro, does this seem familiar? an artistic boy that that has short hair and does raspberries. Sound familiar?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, just different.
Different, huh? You're just being nice.
Well, then explain yourself.
I mean, that's kind of rude, isn't it?
You fucking kidnapped me. You owe me this. I paused for a moment before pinching my nose bridge, exhaling slowly. I'm just... sorry. It's been a long day is all. I should be thanking you.
But it's, a skin condition?
Okay, Invader Zim.
Is that what humans call him?
The way they said it didn't sound confident. And the ears?
Genetics?
Right. And I assume the little... I waved vaguely at their horns? Antenna? Those things are just cosplay to complete the look.
Would that make the convincing argument?
I squinted. Maybe.
Then, yeah, it's cosplay.
My man is over here hissing like a snake. Hi, honeybee. Welcome to the stream. Still doesn't explain everything. Michael huffed a nervous laugh.
Listen. I'm just a guy living by himself in the woods. You don't need to worry about yourself further than that, okay?
Ooh, what is this, like, noise in the background?
You'll figure it out.
It sounds like... give me a minute. It sounds like radio static.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
This face was made for radio.
Something in his tone compelled you not to question his existence anymore. He's just some guy. Living in the woods. Completely normal. Right. Completely normal. I'm Sozo. Michael beamed.
Nice to meet you, Zozo.
I fiddled with the blankets as Michael scooted closer from the edge of the bed.
I know I've already asked, but how are you feeling? Any aches? Sores? Nausea? Intrusive thoughts? Weird impulses? Fever, maybe?
Well, I don't think I was... He places his hand on my forehead before I could react. His hands were calloused, quickly retracting as he gave a thoughtful hum.
You seem to be lucid. That's a good sign.
Link's cat says Green Boy is either a good-looking troll or Shrek's little bro.
Rex little bro.
My strange brother. I haven't seen him in 15 years.
You know what I think would be, like, kind of a cool design for a character that's kind of similar to this?
What?
If,
What?
if the horns were actually, like... how many of y'all have seen, like, the snail parasite where it, like, makes their eyes striped?
That one.
Yeah.
I have not.
I haven't either. Someone sent it my way.
It's a little bit gross, but it looks really cool too, and I feel like with a character like this, especially one with, like, you know, the green skin, living in the woods and stuff, that those, like, zombie snail eyes would be...
Oh god! Don't look it up while you're eating. Don't look it up. Don't look this shit up while you're eating.
Yeah, sorry about that. Like I said, it's a little gross, but I do think that would be a really cool looking like character design for characters similar to this.
Well, no one told me that shit was gonna move while I was looking it up.
I was trying to.
Hang on, I'll send it to you guys. Hang on. To those who want to see it, it's in.
I don't need to see it. I already know what it looks like.
I am
I want to see
very
it.
concerned.
I want
It's
to
not.
see it.
It looks cool, but don't look it up while it's moving.
Yeah, like don't look up any GIFs or anything. Just like look up still images if you're
Okay.
in the process of eating. You can find GIFs when you are not trying to eat. Otherwise, it might just make you lose your appetite. But
Alright, I see an image.
You see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yep. That's the parasite snail.
I would give some information about it, but that would probably take up too much time for the stream.
Please,
we
we
don't
don't
wanna-
need to talk about snails.
You can
Let's
tell it
get
to
the
me after.
stream. Oh, sorry.
You can tell it to me afterwards.
yeah, I was gonna say we don't want to
let's
take
get the-
too long.
Yeah, let's get the stream going.
Great. He hummed absently, his twitching ear reminding me of a perturbed. Of course, that's when you're taking too long hits. Cat. My cat! Oh, shoot! Sorry if this is out of nowhere, but have you seen a cat around these parts? His name's Orion. He's a sweet little thing, about this big, skittish, but he can approach strangers if he needs to. I pulled out my phone to show pictures of him, only to find it missing from my back pocket. Wait, where is...
I haven't.
Huh?
Your cat? I haven't seen it.
Liar!
They answered that a bit. They answered that a
Liar.
bit too fast.
The look on your face is
Liar.
telling me you lie.
Liar, liar, plans for hire.
His
Oh,
hands on
Why
fire.
the fuck you lying?
I see.
Oh
I slumped against the pillows, rubbing at my temples. He lost his collar, too. Even if anyone finds him, they wouldn't be able to tell where he's from. This is why you get your pets microchipped.
What?
Damn it. Michael stayed quiet, watching me from his side of the bed.
You came all the way out here for a cat?
A devil cat, specifically.
Piss off.
Huh?
He's
Of
my-
course.
To the point you were willing to run yourself ragged this deep into a forest for a cat? Do you realize how far you've wandered away from the nearest town? I found you near unconscious in an area nobody has set foot in for years. For a cat!
Yeah.
Same energy as it's a dog.
Yes.
Same energy as it's a dog. Yeah, and he's not even a very good one.
He sounded like he was holding himself back from giving me a stern lecture, as if in disbelief I had such little regard to my own survival. My cheeks grew heated at how stupid reckless that sounds. I mean, he's not just a cat, he's my family. I know it was stupid for even trying, but I had to. Michael eased up, shoulders tense as he looked me over from underneath his unruly bangs.
Family. Huh?
And more like high ruly bangs.
He finally tipped his head at me with a smile.
You're willing to wander this far for such a small critter? I've met my fair share of lost campers, hunters, a few runaway teens or two.
Jason Voorhees.
I call mine.
This one guy that OD'd and almost died.
But someone looking for their pet? Kinda weird, aren't you?
Says the fella with green skin, a blue tongue, and mushroom horns.
I mean, is green skin really that weird considering the stuff that we often look at?
I mean, in
Fair
universe. I sputtered,
Good
much to
man.
his amusement. Speak for yourself. Who cosplays in the middle of the woods? Michael laughed, a deep, hearty one resonating from his chest.
Fair. I think I'm starting to like you, Zozo.
Likewise? His smile widened, but something about it was off. He was showing too much teeth. It felt like he hadn't talked to someone in a real long time, and forgot how to smile the right amount. I rubbed my neck, trying to think of something else to say. Can I ask, how did I get here?
Oh, like I said, I found you in the woods not too far from here.
Ah, geez, really? I knew I was tired, but I couldn't have possibly... I did step in something. Doo-doo! Something
Stop!
important. Familiar pinpricks crept up my skin. Home. I need to go home. Michael stiffened as he grabbed my shoulder.
Never mind that. You'd fallen unconscious from, heat stroke.
I'm getting the feeling this is some sort of hypnosis. Something jesterly is going around here.
God damn it.
Heat stroke, then why can I still feel the left side of my body?
I don't think heat stroke is that kind of stroke.
It's close to it, though, from what I hear, so it's possible.
Honestly, I remember there was one time. This is gonna be just a little quick story. It's not even gonna take up a minute. But there was a time where I almost had heat stroke, and in my heat delirium, I was trying to make a quote that Aaron from the Game Grumps said, and I called him Aaron Ego Wrapped Enhancer.
Dang.
Heat stroke? No, that wasn't what happened. I wasn't. I was fine up until... Michael shook his head insistently, leaning close.
No, Firefly. You weren't fine at all.
Firefly. Interesting choice of words there.
It's a really cute nickname. I'll give him that.
That's what I call Ruby.
Yeah, that's C's nickname to Ruby.
I thought you called him your bun.
I do. Firefly and Bun is the names I use for him.
They probably just have a whole stash of nicknames that they just it's like a vault of nicknames that they just pick out for each other whenever necessary.
Shut up.
No.
If I hadn't found you when I did, well, who knows what could have happened? You could have gotten injured or attacked by a wild animal. There's danger in these woods, you know?
No, he was right. You had been so foolish. How did you think you could do this on your own? Searching for your cat in the middle of the woods. And to go in without bringing any water? I thought our character did bring water.
I'm pretty sure we did, but he doesn't know that.
Passing out from heat stroke of all things? How could you have been so stupid? To be fair, given that it had been hours by that point, it's probably likely that the water ran out by then.
Yeah.
I shook my head, brain too foggy to pick apart my thoughts. He sounded confident, so why should you doubt him? Well, if it means anything, I'm glad you were there. Michael relaxed, hand on his lap once more. He grinned at me.
So am I, Sozo. I'm definitely glad I found you too.
Blue.
Oh my god.
I'm blue. Dabba dee dabba die.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
His eyes were hidden fully behind his unruly hair, but I couldn't help feeling how intensely they were fixated onto me as he said that. The hairs on the back of my neck stood. Sure. Without a distraction, I've only just realized how uncomfortable I was sitting still. The blanket on me was starting to itch, just as the desperate need to get home began to rise in me again. This was interesting, but I should really get going now.
This is the desperate need to be stuck at home.
My host jumped up from the bed before I could.
I mean, you can't just be wandering around these woods this late. Please, stay a little longer.
Perhaps forever.
But
Come.
He grabbed my hand and led me across the room. We stepped into the kitchen, a fragrant smell of cooked potatoes and meat hanging in the air. Just want to look around. Very nice. 2 plates had been set out on a small circular table, complete with utensils and mugs of tea. That tea is probably cold by now. Oh.
The fuck just happened?
Oh, Z.
Oh, honey, no! Thank God.
You left and joined like 4 times in a span of a second.
Because my phone glitched the fuck out.
For a sec,
Shat itself.
Leave!
For a sec there, I thought your annoying parents came back.
No, they're out for a while.
Anyways, I wasn't expecting any guests today, so the food is nothing fancy. But join me for dinner?
He looked so hopeful, ears drooping. You'd feel so bad if you had to say no.
Save it. Save it.
Oh, okay.
This will determine what ending you'll get.
I kind of want to find this radio static noise for a white noise at some point.
All right. If you say yes, we'll be able to continue on with the story.
All right. Sure.
If you say no, we die.
I mean,
God.
Michael's jaw dropped. Michael's jaw dropped for a second before he quickly recovered.
Yes, of course. Sid, serve up some cottage pie in a minute.
I sat as instructed, my stomach rumbling something fierce as the smell was the only thing I could focus on. Yes, this was definitely the right choice, I say, not sounding in a trance.
Yes, this was definitely the right choice.
What was so important that you had to leave so soon? The outside world can wait. You could stay here and enjoy my company.
I think this is the first hypnosis I've seen where it causes the person to belittle themselves internally.
Honeybee, is there something you need?
Really?
Wonderful. I'm bald.
Bald.
My eyes!
Let's focus on the visual novel, shall we?
Yes. I did say the lie! Okay. Oh, actually, I should ask, are you okay with me for dinner? I can make something else if it's not your preference.
I am good with meat.
Oh, okay. But you'll be having the same dinner as me then.
I am also good with.
Michael
Oh,
pattered
God.
about Michael pattered about the small kitchen with an almost giddy excitement. He put on a pair of knitted oven mitts, humming as he stooped down and pulled out a steaming tray of pie from the wood stove. Also, I think this is, like, the first time the Bald Redeem has been, like, actually redeemed on the channel, and I low-key forgot that I added a little twinkle every time I speak. The smell. It filled out the kitchen in an instant as he brought it to the table, my stomach rumbling louder in response. I'm pretty sure Michael could hear it, but he just smiled as he served up our portions. He discreetly cut me a bigger piece, which I was grateful for. Just gonna...
He's so cute!
Honestly, all he really needs is, like, a mushroom tail of some sort that's just, like, wagging.
Yeah.
I want his outfit, honestly. I want what he's wearing.
It
It
do
looks
look
so
comfy. It's almost
Yeah.
autumn. I bet we can, like... I bet people can try to find stuff like that at, like, you know, Goodwill or something.
Yeah.
It looked
Oh,
so
wow.
good.
Look at it!
Nice.
That does look good. I've had shepherd's pie that looks like that before.
Ooh.
I've never had a shepherd's or meat pie, mainly because mainly because I don't like cooked vegetables at all.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Cheeks.
The crust was a nice golden color streaked with crisp lines and garnish. The meat and veggie filling looked absolutely delectable, the savory sauce leaking onto the plate. My mouth was watering, unsurprising considering the fact that I haven't eaten all day.
Careful now. It's still hot.
It was fair advice, but I couldn't wait more than 2 blows before biting into my first forkful.
You know, strangely enough, when someone says food is hot to me, it just makes me want to eat it immediately.
Just makes me think of till it's cool, just cool, into the mouth. Nice.
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 It was definitely way too hot to eat straight from the oven. Michael kept a polite expression, the corner of his mouth lifting as I panted with the piece still in my mouth. He gave me a few seconds to recover, elbow planted on the table.
Is it good?
I nodded vigorously, even though my buds were burning. My buds are burning! Mm-hmm. I couldn't taste anything. He laughed.
It's usually better on the second bite.
I slowed down, hand on my mouth, as Michael poked his fork into his own slice. I tentatively blew on the pie to make sure it was cool before taking another bite.
Till it's cool, just cool. Nice.
Nice.
Ooh,
Thanks for the bits, Lynx Cat.
thank you.
He was right. The second bite was a lot better. The seasoned potato crust was nice and crisp on top, cheesy and creamy in the middle. The savory meat filling was well cooked and bursting with flavor. Oh Lord have mercy, I'm about to burst!
God!
Every bite felt like home. My host watched me enjoy the meal from across the table.
Do you like it?
Yeah, this tastes amazing, Michael. I love that goofy grin.
So cute.
He flushed from the compliment, rubbing the back of his neck.
I'm glad. I like to think of myself as a decent cook, but I've never been able to get anyone else's opinion on that.
That's like a peanut smile.
I see. I see it.
Do you
I
like
can see it too.
Do you like baking in particular?
Not always. I usually go for simpler dishes with any ingredients available.
I nodded amicably.
Damn Sorry about that.
What the dog doing?
Barking
What
at
the dog
nothing.
doing?
Bark.
I nodded amicably,
Bark,
though
bark.
didn't say much else. I was more focused on scarfing down dinner, which thankfully Michael didn't seem to mind. The overall atmosphere was nice and homely, and I could hear Michael tapping his feet from underneath the table. I guess he was happy to have someone stay for dinner. It did seem like he lived alone, judging from the surroundings in his cabin.
I think that's you.
That's me,
You!
Sorry. So I'm kind of curious. He perked up instantly, his focus solely on me. What made you want to live all the way out here?
And why do you have so many and why do you have a fireplace and oil lanterns in a house made of wood?
That is
And
a
why
good
are you
question.
acting so nervous? And why are you sweating so much? And why do you look so hungry? And
You like grabbing these, don't you, Squidward?
You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?
You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?
okay, that's enough.
God damn.
Please. Well, when you look at me like that, it's kind of easier just to live out of sight from everyone else.
A pang of guilt shot through my chest. I was giving him a hard time about how he looked, too. He must have sensed it clear as day on my face.
No, that's you're one of them.
Not
That's-
that you're
that's
one
Not,
of them.
not as if you're one
What?
of them.
Fucking read.
You're actually been nicer than most. I thought that I wonder if
His smile turned strained.
never mind. My point is, it's better here than anywhere else. Why don't you try to tea, Firefly?
He seemed uncomfortable now, easing into a different topic. It's probably best to follow along. Oh, sure. I reached out towards my mug. Only to push it off the edge with my clumsy fingers, I rolled a nat 1.
You pushed the mug off, the glass shattered, the mug shattered, a piece of ceramic went into your neck. You're dead now.
Damn.
Wait! I bent over the side to grab it, fully expecting it to fall just out of reach and land on the floor into broken pieces. It never did. I knew he had a tail! I fucking called it!
Yeah, you had a tail.
Instead, a long green appendage was twisted around the ceramic mug, securely keeping it in... Huh?
And the like long green appendage. It doesn't help that it has a mushroom tip either.
Hey, yo!
Kaden, stop! Kaden! Kaden,
This
stop!
stream is brought
can-
to you by Suspicious Cucumbers.
Yes, and
You cannot fault my logic on that.
Our minds out of the gutter for 1 second.
Instead, a long green appendage was twisted around the ceramic mug, securely keeping it in place. Not even a drop had fallen out. My eyes trailed along the length of it, until I pinpointed that it came from behind Michael, the rest of it partially hidden beneath his cardigan. Michael?
Oh my god!
Is that yours?
oh my.
Shut up!
Michael buried his face in his hands, the strange appendage from before lowering to his side, mug in tow.
I'm sorry, Sozo. I think
Also, chat, what are you gonna do about it? Slap me with cheese or something?
Do it. Pelt him with cheese relentlessly.
I think it's time for me
Three
that I was honest.
cheeses. Call me a 3 cheese pizza.
Here's your 3 cheeses. Who really wants to save your soul with a free Jesus?
Okay.
Ruby read his line.
I'm sorry, So. I think it's time that I was honest.
You look like a Trosieth.
Okay, he actually
Oh my god,
does.
guys.
Ha 4 eyes.
He lifted his head,
Read it.
fingers carding his hair back to reveal his eyes. I froze as multiple pairs of irises stared right into mine, before darting to the side and avoiding my gaze.
I know it's a lot to take in, but it is who I really am. Please don't be scared.
And now I am clown.
Save it.
Bonk. Bonk.
I am intrigued what the freak out option will be when we get to it.
I swallowed audibly, willing myself to not look away. I'm picturing that one scene from Tangled where Rapunzel's like, "Please don't freak out," and like, dude's just sitting there like.
It's please don't freak out. Cut to the Key and Peele sweating gif.
Basically.
He seemed to be holding his breath as I gripped the edge of the table. It felt unsettling every time he blinked those eyes in succession, even when he wasn't looking at me. He's blinking them in succession. Does that mean he's just doing a frog blink every time? Was
not
it
be surprised.
real?
No, it's
It
like
had
one.
to be.
It's like one eye at a time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It had to be. Everything about him suddenly made so much more sense. The isolation, the avoidant behavior. He looked...
Moko, shut the fuck up!
We couldn't even hear the dog that time.
Okay,
Honey,
go.
you might want to try to mute yourself if you want to cuss out Moko.
Sorry.
He looked freaky, yes. Freaky enough to join a circus, perhaps. But he also looked sad. I swallowed thickly. I'm not scared. Michael's many pupils blew wide, dilating like an excited wildcat. It sent a shiver up my spine. Okay, maybe just a little bit scared. I think your mic is having a little issues. All I could catch was like the tail end of the E on sorry.
Sorry. Okay. I'm sorry.
He hastily grabbed an empty plate and hid behind it, shoulders scrunched up despite his stature. Your tail is still there.
Imagine pulling the plate just slightly too fast, it would smash on his face.
Oh.
Would it help if I just hide it? I could fix my hair like before, if that's what you prefer.
His voice was muffled behind the ceramic barrier between us.
That implies that his mouth is just pressed right up against the plate.
Hang on, I gotta test this.
There's no
are
way
you actually getting a plate?
Gonna actually grab a plate.
Yeah, I have a ceramic plate.
Oh my god.
Alright, so tell me, I'm going to lift it up now. How much more muffled is this?
A bit.
Better.
Alright, because, like, this is close enough for my nose to press against it, and only my lips a little bit, but I'm gonna try, like, fully pushing my lips against it.
Yes, your voice is kind of muffled.
Alright, this is it with my lips pressed fully against the ceramic.
Mark, stop it! Can we please? You're taking too long.
Like, these streams
it
aren't
was-
just
So much to go through.
because
We're
you
barely scratching the surface.
It was
you
kind
have
of
somewhere to
endearing.
be.
I slowly reached out to touch his hand, the slight brush of my fingertips making him jump in place. Michael,
Yeah?
can you put that down? He slowly lowered the plate. His eyes were still darted to the side, avoiding me. Can you look at me?
Kitty doggo.
Me like
Sorry, I just can't stop looking.
Oh, so I don't know if anyone else noticed this, but initially the bottom two eyes I thought was just like really wide pupils, but no, actually it's 2 pupils per eye there.
Yes! That's the point.
This was so awkward. His hands were shaking. I looked down at the mug still floating next to him, hanging on for dear life. I reached over and plucked it straight out of his grasp.
What?
I tentatively took a sip, noticing how Michael was watching me over the rim of the mug. The taste was mildly spicy, with an almost earthy bite to it. I recognized it instantly as ginger tea. It's almost at room temperature, but it's still pretty good.
Huh?
You wanted me to try the tea, right? I like it, so thank you.
Oh. I'm glad.
Michael relaxed back into his seat, following my lead as I picked up my fork once more. The silence didn't last long as Michael fidgeted.
Are you really okay with this? With me?
I gave him a once-over, really taking in his features. It's very different than what I'm used to, but I think I can learn to like it. Is that weird to say? I mean, you're not bad to look at. It's actually kind of, damn it, what do I say?
Hot.
Pretty, cool, or hot?
It's something we can save for Ruby.
I already saved, so...
I mean, the question's not really important, but it's just funny to watch different reactions.
So
Alright,
we can just
so-
go back to this one over and over again real quick then.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Hot.
Hot?
Hot.
You're not referring to the temperature, are you?
No, I am not.
Oh.
He looked confused, but seemed embarrassed anyway.
I think it's you, Mark.
My point is, your appearance shouldn't matter. You've been nothing but kind to me so far. I'd be the worst kind of person to judge someone based on how they look. I guess I'm just, like, keeping an eye on Ruby to let me know if it's, like, to the point where I can go back to the other appearance options.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we're at the point we can go back.
Okay.
Let's say pretty for last.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Cool. It's like something out of science fiction. Like a Troceith.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah.
Oh. Now you go back.
Yeah. Load. Yes. Pretty.
You think I'm pretty?
Yeah.
Oh.
My point is, your appearance shouldn't matter. You've been nothing but kind to me so far. I'd be the worst kind of person to judge someone based on how they look. I haven't known you that long, but you seem like a good person. You're fine, Michael. I smiled at him. We're fine.
I see.
He fidgeted some more before nodding, smiling a bit.
Thanks, Zozo. I'll cherish this moment forever.
He beamed at me as he enthusiastically went back to eating his food. That was something. We continued with a bit of small talk, mostly stories about Orion or snippets from my personal life. Hi, baby. Speak of the devil.
Also, Ruby, is it the fact that it's yellow irises on black sclera remind you of someone?
Again, I don't know what you're referring to.
It's almost like we fucking streamed it before, dumbass.
Maybe
Michael
I'm just playing
hung
along with a bit. I'm not
Michael
giving
hung
you
on
the
to every word I said, not bothering to elaborate much about himself despite my burning curiosity. I could tell he was extremely insecure about his appearance, so it's probably best I keep my questions to myself for tonight. We cleared up the kitchen in relative silence, Michael storing away the rest of the pie as I washed the dishes by the sink. Being out here in this remote cabin, I wondered how he had running water. Maybe I'll ask him later. Also, I know this is probably like a juicer or a different shape of a pan or something, but Roxas, what's your hat doing up there?
Wait, what?
Up there.
Look at the
What's your hat
mouse.
doing up there?
Hey, yeah. No, what is my hat doing up there?
Well, it doesn't have the blue stripe, so who's to say, really? I think that's more like a buntin or something.
Maybe.
So, thanks for dinner.
Thanks for the company. Oh, and please take the bed tonight.
But
You're my guest, and I'm the host.
And unfortunately, we only
Take
have
the
one bed.
Okay?
And it,
all right. I'll be out of your messy ass hair first thing in the morning.
God damn.
Michael got quiet, staring at the floorboards. I didn't mean to insult your hair.
What have you done?
He heard me. With his hair out of the way, I could finally read his expressions. He did seem upset. Is that okay? I do need your help, though. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna get lost again on my own. His tail flicked behind him.
Bring you home tomorrow morning.
I just thought of something I could do, but if I do it, I'm pretty sure Ruby's gonna make fun of me again.
you've earned
no,
it. You've earned it at this point.
If I do this, I'm gonna get slapped with cheese again, but fuck it. Touching tips.
What's that? Wait, what? What's that?
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
I
okay.
I heaved a sigh of relief. Thanks, Michael.
you
I'll
sweet
see
summer
you in-
child.
I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah. Good night, Zozo.
Good night, Michael. He seemed really happy being able to say that. I plopped myself down onto Michael's bed, getting comfy beneath the blanket. Michael was gathering some blankets of his own to make a makeshift bed on the floor in front of the fire. He had an impressive collection of knitted items, a comfortable nest forming in the middle of the room. My eyes trailed after his tail, now out in the open as it flicked and swayed. Kinda like a cat. I miss Orion. I miss my cat a lot. I'll be back. Now with a full
I miss
stomach...
my white tail.
Now with a full stomach, dozing off came easy. I didn't even realize how tired I was. I listened to the gentle crackling of the fire, my vision darkening. Alright, game, now give us that classic moment. Yep, there it is! I was about to say, give us that
There we
moment
go.
where the fucking yandere guy is, like, giving us a monologue while we're asleep.
You have a type, Ruby. You know that.
Fuck off.
Is it weird that I'm also simping?
Simp.
You're not
simp,
weird.
Simp.
It's not weird. He's actually really endearing. I like him too.
Honestly, I'd be surprised if you weren't, Roxas.
Okay.
Listen, if I have to be stuck with the simp note, I'm making you stuck with me, Ruby.
Now can I read my lines?
Yes.
Where do you have to be
Okay,
after this?
Thank you. Good night, Zozo.
Well, that's it. That's the monologue.
It's just good night.
That's it? That's the whole episode?
Yeah. Yeah. I can tell Ruby was very disappointed when he first saw this.
A soft humming invaded my dreams, stirring me awake. Perhaps the hum of radio static? I blinked, my eyes open to unfamiliar surroundings, swaddled in a blanket that clearly wasn't mine. Where? Oh. I spotted the familiar figure of my host, seated on a stool in front of the fire, hands deftly working on the green scarf bundled in his lap. Now, when was the last time we saw this before? Somebody who kidnapped us sitting on a stool in front of the fire.
We don't talk about that.
It's not even the first time someone's... It's not even the first time we woke up in a bed to the person who kidnapped us either.
His back was towards me, but I caught glimpses of his fingers as the needle softly clicked between the yarn. He looked incredibly adept at using them, the rhythmic movements almost hypnotic as the fibers wound together into an intricate pattern. He's in focus mode. Run! He won't notice now!
You just run and he just throws one of the knitting needles into your hand, pinning you to the door or something.
God damn.
No.
I slowly
No.
stirred into a sitting position, rubbing at my eyes. The movement quickly caught his attention, ear flicking in my direction
Jingle,
before
jingle.
his... Yep, that would be my boy. The movement quickly caught his attention, ear flicking in my direction before his eyes trained onto me. Just like last night, his pupils blew up as we made eye contact. His expression lit up the instant he saw me.
Oh, hey! I'm glad you're finally awake.
Prolonged eye contact.
Prolonged eye contact.
His pupils blew up. His eyes burst.
You looked so tired. I didn't want to disturb you until you've gotten enough rest.
Coffee.
Huh.
Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Zozo. Did you sleep well?
I was still too groggy to answer his question, a yawn slipping out as I stretched. He smiled kindly, a soft chuckle under his breath.
Like a baby, then?
He pointed over his shoulder to the door beside the fireplace, tilting his head towards it.
You can freshen up in the bathroom if you like, while I could start picking us some food. I have eaten breakfast by now, but I want you to join me while the food's still hot. How do eggs and toast sound?
Should I save here?
The question's not important. It just determines what kind of breakfast you'll get.
Ooh, okay. Let's see, do you have something else?
Oh, I can make a fresh salad if that's something would you prefer.
Salad? I should have saved. Well, I'm stuck with salad now.
Congratulations, Mark. This is your punishment.
You could just go back and skip the scene dialogue. It wouldn't
Mark,
be that
you know
difficult.
you can technically go backwards, right?
Load.
Mark, you can technically go backwards!
There.
Okay.
Sounds
I told
delicious.
you! Great! I'll see you in the kitchen then.
He tucked away his knitting materials and set it aside.
Oh, I also have a surprise for you after breakfast.
It better be my fucking cat!
You want your cat for breakfast?
He said after breakfast.
What?
It's not the most exciting surprise, but just join me when you're ready.
I'm just picturing him being like, it's not the most exciting surprise, but... And then before he can say another word, just off in the distance, meow!
Meow.
He ducked into the kitchen without another glance. I could hear his boots thud against the floorboards, cabinets opening and closing in succession in the kitchen. I suppose that's my cue. I rolled out of bed, leaving the warmth of Michael's blankets and trotting over to the door Michael pointed out. Stepping inside, I didn't know what I was expecting when he said he had a bathroom, but it was surprisingly spacious. And honestly, I love, like, the sort of, you know, rustic wooden interior of bathrooms like these.
It looks
Okay,
so
but a
pretty. It looks
but a-
cozy.
but a pure
Yeah.
wooden bathtub or wooden toilet does not sound comfortable.
It's probably just the exterior that's wood. Usually the insides are made of something else that's more, like, you know, adept at holding water and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I was like, wait, wouldn't that, like, make the thing expand?
Mm-hmm.
Still.
Everything looked like it was carved and polished out of wood. He seemed to have everything you'd find in a modern bathroom. A sink with a cabinet, a shower and a tub, and even a turlet. Curious, I crept over to the toilet in particular, inspecting it.
You sound like my grandpa whenever you say turlet.
Turlet.
There wasn't a tank like you'd expect where the water would be stored. Instead, there was a compartment to the side full of sawdust and a scoop. Oh god, it's a litter box!
That tub is also basically just a really wide barrel, basically.
May I not get Discord friend requests from complete and utter strangers with no mutuals or servers?
Oh
please?
god
Thank
damn
you.
it.
Gods.
I expected it to have at least a bit of a smell, but it was surprisingly odorless. There was even a roll of toilet paper on the side. It was no flushing system, but it was hygienic. Michael must have done his research. Walking over to the sink, I stared at the faucet before hesitantly twisting it. I jumped when I heard the rush of water pouring in, swirling in the basin before disappearing to who knows where.
Imagine
Wow.
if that toilet somehow had a bidet.
Why am I
God.
impressed by a damn functioning bathroom sink? I helped with the dishes last night. I already knew Michael had plumbing. Shaking my head, I finished freshening up and headed to the kitchen. Michael looked up as I entered, a steaming kettle in his hand with 2 empty mugs on the counter. Coffee! It might have been the lighting, but he was taller than I remembered. Glancing to the table, I could see he already finished plating up our food. Oh wow, you work fast. Michael looked proud of himself.
Can't have my guests stay on an empty stomach.
So is he actually getting taller? My interest is piqued.
Go on, have a seat. I'll join you in a moment.
I returned his smile and sat down, stomach grumbling as I looked at our plates. That does look like good toast.
Oh, that looks
looks
so
so
good.
Really quick, Ruby, what's the name of the person who made this game?
Fuck.
Whoever you are. Whoever made this game. Whoever made this game.
You heard it here first. This game was made by fuck.
Well, fuck. Well, fuck, if you see this later, you are damn good at drawing food. Once again, Michael was generous with the serving sizes.
This is
Fat
just like one
slice.
of my Japanese animes.
Shut up!
Fat slices of bread were toasted perfectly with crisp buttered sides, bright red tomato slices, and crisp salad peeking underneath the fluffy eggs. I got salad anyway! I would have preferred avocado. It looked amazingly
Avocado sounds really
tantalizing.
good.
It looked amazingly tantalizing, the smell of savory herbs wafting into my nose.
So
My mouth
basically, you
watered.
have a salad, but with giant croutons.
Michael set down a steaming mug beside me before settling into his own seat. Peeking above the rim, I could see small flowers floating about, tinting the water yellow. It faintly smelled of apples. I recognized the yellow dried pellets on the tea packaging I've seen before. Oh, chamomile? He nodded. I wanted coffee.
I hope you like it.
I can't get through the day without my coffee.
I'm sure I will. His smile widened, his tail swaying at the tip by his feet. He seemed more relaxed, showing his natural features this morning. Any trace of panic and hesitation from last night were gone, replaced by a look of contentment. Michael bit into his toast and I followed suit. The food was as delicious as I expected. The chunk of toast I bit into was heavenly, the butter sweet on my tongue. The tomato and salad provided a nice crisp balance. And the eggs! Something about simple home-cooked food is just the best. Michael was happy to eat in silence, occasionally looking up at me as I enjoyed my food. Eat the mushroom. Eat the mushroom. He'd smile when our eyes met, his bottom pair narrowing into a happy squint.
Imagine if you
wonder if-
actually ate it and that deleted your cursor and you couldn't click on the game anymore.
I wonder if he'd be open to some questions. Hey. Do you mind if I ask? Bonk. Let's see. How do you learn to cook? How do you have plumbing in your house? What's it like living in the woods?
Let's ask the plumbing question. That's the most important one right now.
Honestly, this is the one that I want to ask.
You saved it.
Yeah, I did save it. Is this... Question though, Ruby, is this something that, like, you know, when one question is done, it automatically shows the other two?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Okay, so we can ask all three of these without having to worry. Okay. In that case, how do you have plumbing in your house? I know it's a silly question, but I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh. You were wondering about that?
The embarrassed look on my face was probably enough of an answer.
Oh. Well, it was nothing fascinating. Just some water rain that I've stored above the cabin.
Water rain.
Rainwater.
Water rain.
It's rainwater. It's rainwater, sweet.
Mr. Dyslexic strikes again.
Ruby, I'm more impressed than anything on how you got that backwards.
I'm not
You know what? For the rest of the game, just
Don't you
water
dare.
rain.
Piss off!
Somebody clip that.
Stop!
On it.
He nodded.
Ruby, you
I
do
did-
this to yourself, you know.
I detected a hint of pride as he continued.
It's actually a recent installment, believe it or not. Granted, the project took a while, gathering materials, figuring out the tools, and finding the right instruction manuals. Plus, I had to figure out where to store the water tank. And don't worry, I installed a filtration system so it's safe for us to use. I checked in every few weeks so there's nothing contaminated.
That sounded daunting, especially considering he lived all the way out here in the woods. You did all that on your own?
I had to.
There's no one. You had to. There's no one else in the 30-mile radius.
Anyway, it took a lot of calibrating and adjusting, but it really worked out. And now that I think about it, I'm glad you get to be comfortable here during your stay too. Does that answer your question?
Is this something I should save for?
You're literally just gonna end up asking questions no matter what.
Okay. Where'd you learn how to do all that?
I had to figure out a lot of things on my own.
There was a faint hint of exhaustion in his eyes.
But to answer your question, I go to libraries a lot. It's where I learned a lot of the majority of things.
The fact that he even ventured into buildings at all already surprised me.
And if I'm really lucky, I would get all those neat DIYs and workshop manuals archived for anyone to browse through. It took a while, but to figure it out. It took a while to figure everyone out, but it's a really long time actually. But hey, it's nothing. It's nothing but time,
Okay.
and it paid off.
I think you might want to slow down there a little bit, Ruby. You're tripping over your words like crazy.
You can wait a second. You know, you don't have to say every letter the second it pops up.
Dude, I'm
got this.
considering upgrading the toilet next, but for now it's just composting setup works fine. Learning about that is an old camping guide.
Learning about that is an old camping guide.
Mark, I will fucking
No, Ruby, genuinely, what is your rush, really?
let's stop it.
I'm
It's okay,
being
it's
serious.
okay.
What is your rush?
He paused.
Enough.
And that's another
Enough
clap.
with the stupidness.
I didn't even tell you to. He paused to take a breath as if he hadn't talked this much in a while.
I'm rambling, but that's how I did it.
Hi, Orion.
What do you mean Orion's still missing?
Then who's this cat?
Not Orion.
Oh my god. Ruby.
Oh, no.
Is there anything else you want to ask?
Hang on, I know why Ruby is hesitating. I see what you're doing.
What do you?
Do it, motherfucker.
What is it doing?
I'm waiting.
Piss off! I'm trying to figure it out.
Ruby, what are you doing?
What do you mean this is bits? Bitch!
What?
There should be a way to for you to use what you have like redeemed through those points. I can't remember it right now. But anyway, I'm sure you'll figure it out later. For now. For now, let's keep going.
Is
He
there
read
anything
that
else
already.
you want to ask?
I think I'm good for that. How did you... Wait, no. What's it like living in the woods? I still can't believe how cozy you've managed to make it, considering the whole middle of nowhere thing.
It was like this when I found it.
No?
It was a major, fixer-upper?
So the cabin was abandoned. I never would have guessed.
Yeah, I'm really happy I get to live somewhere permanent for once. It's not much, but it's home.
What's it like?
Peaceful. Quiet. I do like it a lot. The forest provides me with everything I need. And nobody bothers me for the way that I look out here.
His ears twitched slightly.
Sometimes you just happen to end up where the most convenient for you and everyone else.
The way he avoided my eyes as he said that gave me the impression there's something more to it. Like his home wasn't just out of convenience, but a fear of something else. Rejection, perhaps? Or something worse.
Anyways, I don't really have anything else to say about it, unless there's something specific you want to ask.
He doesn't think about his answer much before beaming at me.
What about you? I know you've told me a little bit about yourself, but what's it like being you?
I scoffed, waving a hand. Please, I'm the least interesting person in this room, trust me. His eyes were shining in earnest as he leaned forward.
He literally did.
Yeah.
Tell me anyway.
Oh, well, I told him about my life, at least the parts I was comfortable with sharing. Just like last night, his eyes didn't leave my face, occasionally darting about my features and interest. When was the last time this guy blinked? The direct ogling was making me nervous. I don't know if it's like ogling or ogling or whatever. I've never really heard it.
I'm pretty sure it's ogling.
Okay, I've never heard it spoken out loud before. I've only seen it like written in text, so I wasn't sure about the pronunciation. The direct ogling was making me nervous, but I suppose I was doing the exact same thing when it was his turn to talk. Eventually, I came to the topic of my job and the woes of living in modern capitalism. I am a bit jealous. You have the whole cottagecore aesthetic practically perfect.
You know, I was thinking that earlier.
His face morphed into a confused pout.
Cottage core?
I explained it to him in my own words.
Oh! You're saying you wanna live the way I do? Out in the woods?
I nodded without hesitation.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind showing you the ropes.
His tone seemed strangely lilted. What do you mean?
Never mind. Anyways, I don't get what the appeal is, but it's not easy either, you know? The forest provides, but it's up to me to make use of it. Starting out was...
A dark look crossed over his face then, as if reliving a bitter memory.
rough.
What? Now, I know that sounds bad.
But I'm built for survival.
Thank you for the cheese.
Cheese.
I feel like asking him to elaborate would make things awkward. I decided to veer the topic into a different direction. Doesn't it get lonely?
Jeez.
Sometimes. But I'm used to it.
He smiled, his eyes lighting up.
Besides, I have you at the moment, don't I? Never thought I'd be able to enjoy having someone around. You must be really special.
Alright, last one. My burning question. How did you learn to cook? Cottage pie is a pretty complicated recipe. I just wonder if anyone taught you how to cook.
I'd be lucky if someone could teach me how I can make boiled eggs, Firefly. Damn. But it was trial and error, mostly.
Please tell me you have cookbooks.
So that's the answer to your burning question. He probably got burned.
earlier endeavors were, pretty much inedible. I picked up a thing or two about cooking through, so your taste buds aren't gonna fall victim to any nasty creations, like in my earlier days at least. Speaking of, did you enjoy your dinner last night?
Was it not obvious, sir? Of course I did. You're a really good cook, Michael.
I'm glad. It wasn't obvious, but I'm really happy I got to cook for you. I don't get guests often, in case you couldn't tell.
I should ask you to cook for me every day, then. He grinned at my joke, looking pleased.
I'd be happy to.
I chuckled as I took another bite. So what's your favorite thing to cook? He lit up at the question.
Fried mushrooms.
Fried mushrooms?
Yeah. There's plenty of them to find, and it's easy to make.
Huh. I do remember finding a patch of mushrooms yesterday. Wait, if he eats mushrooms, and he is a mushroom person, does that make him a cannibal?
Camouflage.
Insert Kiwi eating a kiwi picture.
Hey, my bird.
I think he probably took a blunt that was made out of his great aunt Tessie.
Oh my god.
Especially since I'm about to say they smelled pretty funky, though.
You remember that?
What was that?
Nothing. Anyways, mushrooms were the only thing I had for a while before figuring out I could eat other stuff like roots and veggies.
It was confusing not to be fuck high after a bit.
Do you forage all your ingredients?
Mostly. The times I figured out how to catch fish and hunt games were the best of my life, I can tell you that.
I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
My first taste of meat?
He did an awkward version of a chef's kiss, as if mimicking something he saw on television once.
Mirrored Mima.
He's trying to say Mamma Mia, but he's never heard the phrase, so it's just Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
Mamma mia.
Mamma Mia, Michael, that's not how you say the phrase.
Mamma mia.
It sounds like
Mamma Mia.
Was he trying to say Mamma Mia?
Why does it look like Mama? Why did that A look like a D? It looked like it said Mama Mid.
It sounds something that someone from the stereotypical South would try to say.
He continued before I could even dwell on it for a second longer.
But nothing beats what you humans are able to make. You guys go nuts with ingredients.
Especially nuts.
Rice was a challenge. It's a precious ingredient since I actually got to get some from a store, but I once figured out how to make it nice and fluffy. I considered it a special treat.
I did a double take. You go to the store?
Yeah? Where else would I get it?
I thought you would, grow it yourself or something. He laughed as I flushed in embarrassment.
I'm flattering you think I'm capable of something as impressive, but no. There's only so much the forest could provide.
But what about money? We're talking about human currency, right? Otherwise, how would you even... Do you actually have a job? a thought occurred to me. Or did you steal it? He almost looked offended. You can't see me right now, but I'm pointing at my screen going, unemployed!
Do you take me for a criminal?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
No.
No. But that would mean... Then, how? Michael bit into his toast, his two eyes winking in mischief.
I have my ways, Firefly.
I can
He al-
picture him just going like 2 words: blankets, Etsy.
I was about to say that he's just like he offers his services to clients, if you know what I mean.
Connor!
Hey,
Connor,
yo.
Connor!
And by services, he means
yo.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
In several sense of the word.
Also, Imagine Verse. That is something that I forgot to fix before the stream, so we're just gonna deal with it.
I got a BRB, so.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm starting to know a lot more about Michael. He didn't
Honestly, he'd probably make a killing as a dealer, honestly.
Yeah, mushroom dealer. He didn't directly say it, but it felt like he was lonelier than he was letting on. Not to mention how he managed to make a home for himself all on his own. I had to wonder if he had anyone at all. Do you have any family around?
Family?
His expression turned solemn for a moment before he looked sheepish.
Remind me how that works again? I get the concept based on some books I've read. I don't have what you call parents, if that's what you're asking.
My mouth dropped open in shock. No
I was
parents?
shocked. I realized he was disowned.
He shrugged and took another bite of toast.
Not that I recall.
Then how did you...
What is that like? Living with so many people, like, in such close proximity.
It's not what it's cracked up to be, I'll tell you that much.
Huh?
That's how it works, right? You and other humans living in one house? You must have this, the dinner thing you make relate to the rest?
That's DNA, Michael.
DNA. That's what makes you family, right?
Was he talking about DNA? His
That
definition...
makes you biological. Go on.
His definition threw me off, but I had to answer somehow.
That makes you biological relative, sure, but family is a lot more subjective.
Not just that. Family is... Ooh, should I save here?
I mean, if you
I
just
think
want,
so.
if you want to see the other answers.
I probably won't go back to see the other answers, but good to save anyway.
I'd say I'd say the middle answer is that one's the only like correct answer. The other two are subjective.
Ohana means family.
In my heart, I gotta pick this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other two are just wrong.
He seemed intrigued.
Is that so? That does sound nice. Is there anyone that you love and care about?
My fucking cat.
No.
Let's see. I have a family, and I love my friends. Why can't I pick both? I have a good family, and I love my friends. Fuck.
Flip a coin.
You know what? Nah, we're on a stream. I'm chilling with you guys. I love my friends.
Your friends can be considered family too?
Yeah, I don't see why we have to be related to be family. I even consider my cat family.
Oh! And this is the same for all families?
I bit my lip, pondering the question. It would be naive to think that. A lot of families do love and take care of one another, but not everything's perfect. I think there's a little bit of a echo from you, Ruby, by the way.
Sorry.
No worries, just letting you know. Sometimes that love can be misplaced, or taken advantage of, or even abused. Michael looked thoughtful.
So, it starts with love?
It starts with sorry.
No.
It starts with sorry.
Oh my god.
I've read some stories about that. Love, I mean. Certain feelings just don't make sense to me. At least from the reader's perspective.
I guess
Yeah.
you'd have to experience it for yourself to understand. He stared at me unblinking for a moment.
Yeah, you might be right. I've never considered that. Then again, who would bother loving a monster like me, huh?
I love
What?
you.
What? You're not a monster.
I look like one, don't I?
That's besides the point.
You're not even
well,
denying it, though.
well, not really. No, you don't.
I'm just saying.
It's okay. You don't have to lie to me. So, family.
Right. To be fair, everyone's definition of family could be different. What about you? What's your definition of family? Michael looked surprised I asked him that question.
I don't know. I never had one. And I think your answer just confused me more.
Well, if you ever figure it out, let me know. Head pats.
My lonely boy.
So sweet.
Michael stared at the remaining crumbs on his plate before he nodded, avoiding my gaze.
Sure.
We both fell quiet, the lull in conversation blanketing us in a comfortable silence. All this family talk. It reminded me of the reason why I'm out here in the first place. To look for my beloved cat, a sight I might never be able to see again. I couldn't help the sinking feeling in my chest, the growing pit in my stomach. I wish I was able to find Orion.
Your
You would
cat's
love-
dead. Accept it.
Shut the fuck up! You would have loved him. Michael opened his mouth to say something, but changed his mind. My voice warbled as a lump formed in my throat. Sorry. I just miss him so much. I keep thinking if I just went looking for him sooner, maybe I would have been able to find him by now. He was quick to speak up.
You did your best, Firefly. No one else would have gone to the lengths that you did. You almost risked getting yourself... I'm sure wherever he is, he's doing okay.
Uh-huh.
You really think so?
I know so.
His voice was laced with a confident assurance, despite the worried look on his face.
Oh my god.
I nodded with a quiet sniff. I hope so. He's just important to me is all. Michael looked like he wanted to reach across the table for me, but sighed instead.
Actually... I'm sorry, Zozo. I should tell you... Maybe I do have a family, now that I think about it.
Hey, by the way, what was that surprise you said you wanted to give me after breakfast, Michael?
That was a surprise I mentioned before.
My timing.
Isn't this the second
Wait.
time this happened?
Wait, really? He nodded.
Are you done? I can take you to go meet them right now.
I looked down at my plate. During the conversation, I didn't even realize I'd finished the meal. Yeah, I'm done. His movements were quick, stacking our empty plates and mugs and setting them in the sink. He grasped my hand before I could say another word, pulling me up and heading outside with me in tow. As the door swung open, I could only see Forrest ahead, before he tugged me along as he rounded the side of the cabin.
Before he turned me on.
Before he turned me to walk to the garden. Almost immediately, my peripherals were assaulted with greens on both sides. I figured he was the type to grow his own vegetables, but to see it in person as confirmation was a whole different thing.
That looks
With
so
Mike-
pretty, by the way.
Yeah,
What?
the artist is really good. With Michael leading the way, I only had a moment to take in the surrounding garden. He had marked the different plots with messy drawings on small wooden signs jutting out of the dirt. Carrots,
The
lettuce,
different plots.
potatoes, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes.
Greens, beans, tomatoes!
I wouldn't have been able to differentiate one plant to another without the signs. Even the chamomile from our tea, just now, grew abundant close by, the small buds swaying gently. I bumped into Michael as he suddenly stopped, the man looking over his shoulder to beam at me. We reached what looked like a fenced-off area with a bit of netting stretching all around. He stepped aside, watching me as my eyes widened. Chickens!
Chickens!
Oh, my inner Stardew Valley player.
Look at all those chickens.
Look at all chickens.
Okay, we've got a regular chicken, a brown chicken, and a void chicken. 3 fat, happy little hens strutted about like they owned the place. As he entered through the gate, the hens swarmed over in an instant at Michael's feet, circling him and pecking at his boots.
Did I ever say that my mom is actually planning on getting chickens?
Oh, cool.
Aw.
We plan to set up a chicken coop outside our house, and we're planning to get a couple of chickens.
Oh.
Yay,
Ladies.
free omelet. Free omelets.
Ladies. Connor! Ladies, meet Zozo. Zozo meets Mira. Oh, god damn it. It's gonna be one of those kinds of names. Okay. These are my chickens!
I'm not telling you their names.
Mawar, Sansuyu. Okay, I couldn't read all the names in time.
And Primrose.
And Primrose. Okay. Or as I like to call them, Marmar, Sunny, and Rosie. I don't want to hear anything from you, Mark. Okay.
Aww.
He ducked to pick one up, fluffing up her feathers as he smiled. This is Stardew Valley Shane all over again. He might just win me over yet. He gently scratched the hen's little head, which I assumed was Rosie. She practically melted at his pampering, eyes sliding shut. Actually! The other 2 flapped their wings in a huff and went about their business once more.
You know, looking at this image, I just imagine all the dark turns it could take if PETA made this.
Look at the fluffy chicken.
Michael leaned closer, beckoning me to pet Rosie. She was so soft.
Rosie's the oldest. She doesn't lay eggs anymore, but I couldn't bring myself to,
Eat
you
her.
know. So I brought her some friends. Marmar came first, and Sunny was more of a recent addition. What do you think? Do we make a good family?
I laughed and nodded, watching as Rosie nuzzled into Michael's chest. I didn't expect chickens of all things.
Were you expecting something else?
I was expecting it to be someone else.
Oh. No. When you look at me, people generally don't stick around.
Hang on. I accidentally spun the fucking wheel on my mouse. There's that negative self-talk again. You don't even look that bad. His eyes flicked to mine, a look of pleasant surprise crossing his face.
You really think so?
Yeah?
You can't be that naive, Firefly.
I mean it! He let out a polite scoff as he scratched Rosie's head absently.
You genuinely believe people wouldn't run away at the sight of me?
Well, I didn't. His smile turned smug, the corner of his lips lifting just a bit.
Of course you didn't. Because you couldn't.
Shoot. He wasn't wrong. I was pretty much paralyzed in his bed when we first met. But I still don't think you look that bad.
Is that so? Describe me then.
What?
You heard me. Look at me and describe what you see.
For a second I thought he was being condescending, but looking at his eyes, all I could see was a bit of playfulness. He looked at me expectantly, eyes shining. You're... tall?
Go on.
You have blonde hair. He gave an amused squint, his left ear twitching.
What else?
Here's how I describe you. Yeah, chat, yeah.
You
You
have
have
green skin and a tail. He chuckled, though there was no malice in it.
But that's not all, is it?
He definitely expected me to say it straight. Oh, fine. So you don't look human. So what? He hummed absently.
I was saying animals generally don't care if you look like a monster.
My heart twisted at his words. His passive nonchalance somehow makes it even worse. Michael. You're... what? A tug at my shoelace caught my attention. A light brown hen stood at my feet, her beady eyes shining. Sunny flapped her wings almost expectantly.
Aw, he likes you. Go ahead, pick her up, gently, like how I did with Rosie.
I hesitated, but slowly lowered myself to cup Sunny by her wings. Lifting her up, she was quick to nestle herself until she was comfortably tucked under my arms. I could feel her wings wiggling as she nuzzled into my side. So cute. Michael's gaze softened as I cooed at the chicken, mimicking her small clucks.
So, did it help? Cheering you up, I mean.
Oh, so that's what this was. A fuzzy feeling bloomed in my chest as he looked at me, chicken in his arms and concern on his face. A little bit, yeah.
Only a little?
I snickered, rolling my eyes. Okay, mister, a lot.
That's more like it.
His proud grin was infectious. I couldn't help smiling back. We spent a bit more time with the hens, petting them until they were satisfied. Michael even showed me the spot where they like to have their dust baths, little chicken-shaped holes scattered about in the dry soil underneath the coop. Once the gals had enough of us, we refilled their water container before leaving. He left them some treats, procuring them straight out of his pockets before shutting the gate. The girls' excited chatter over the food faded as we made our way back inside his cabin. I sat by his bed as he crouched down by the fireplace. From the window, I could see the sun outside was getting higher. It might be close to afternoon now. Hey, Michael? He looked up at me from where he was stoking the fire. I rubbed my arms, unsure where to place my gaze.
See, we hear your dog now.
Oh, now you hear them. Okay, give me a...
I was wondering what that was. I think it's a good time for me to go now.
Aw,
I didn't...
kitty!
My expression fell, but I caught myself quickly. Hi!
You know, as soon as the chicken leaves, all the pets pop up.
Yeah.
Good fucking god, my dog.
My expression fell, but I caught myself quickly. He'd done his best to cheer me up. It'll be inconsiderate towards him to leave in a bad mood. I might have to accept that I'll never see Orion again, even though he's meowing right in my fucking ear. I think it's better if I focus on moving on. He was quiet for a moment, hands in his pockets.
Yes.
I think Orion's like confused as to why you're saying his name.
It's you know what this is giving? It's giving, oh dear, I've lost my sweet kitty Orion. Quit telling everyone I'm dead. Sometimes I can still hear his meow. Anyway.
And that's another clip.
If you say so. But you don't have to leave just yet. We still got plenty of daylight left, and there's some places I want to show you.
You never have to leave, in fact.
Won't you come with me?
I had to decide.
Come with me.
Oh!
I promise. I can take you home right after.
He took another step towards me.
Please, Firefly?
I didn't want to say it, but he looked desperate. Okay. I'll go with you. The joy on his face was shining bright as a billboard.
Great! Let me get our stuff.
He disappeared into the kitchen, returning with my backpack in one hand and a satchel in the other. He passed it to me as he walked by towards the front door. Huh, I almost forgot I had this. Rifling through my bag, I found cat treats, Orion's collar, a broken compass, and... my phone! The battery was dead, though.
God damn
So
it.
it's useless.
Still, that's one less thing to worry about. I checked through my bag once more, finding an empty water bottle. I frowned, distinctly remembering I forgot to pack water for my trip. Or at least, Michael told me I did. Didn't I?
You ready?
Ooh,
Oh my god.
he put on a whole different outfit.
Sup, Michael?
I really hate to say this, but why does he look like Tommy in it?
Why? Say his name!
Yeah, his hair is a lot lighter than that, so...
I looked up at Michael, startling when I spotted the large crossbow in his hands. He followed my gaze and shrugged, albeit with a nervous smile, like he'd been caught doing something he shouldn't be. He quickly strapped the weapon to his back and out of sight.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna use it unless necessary.
I had to use it on the hunter I got it from, though.
I would hope not! He chuckled at my indignant tone.
You think I was gonna let you out into the woods without guaranteeing your safety? I made a promise to get you home, so this is extra precaution.
You don't think it's a bit... much?
Better safe than sorry, Firefly.
The woods are a big place. Not even I know what's out there.
He did have a point. If anyone knew these woods and the kind of danger it held, it'd be Michael. I glanced over him again, noticing he'd changed his oversized cardigan for something more outdoor appropriate. His eyes tracked mine, his shoulders stiffening as a tint spread across his face.
Oh! Shall we?
He opened the door and waved me out. Alright, I'm gonna save really quick, just because it's been a while, and also... Of course I got fucking vanished! Anyway, I have saved there, and considering we've been going for, like, a little over 2 hours at this point, I'm going to put us on the BRB screen, just to give us a chance to, like, stretch, get something to drink real quick, and we'll be back in a few minutes to continue the game. So, that's the plan. See y'all in a few minutes, chat. Alright, and we are back.
And
Had a
yeah,
good
we're all
break.
still here.
Yeah, got myself some fresh water. And we are ready to continue. Also, I think that I'm going to go ahead and keep the video game lo-fi playing, because from what I can tell, there's like no music in this game.
There's just like birds tweeting and whatnot.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's keep going. I stepped outside to glance around his front yard. The landscape wasn't anything special. It was actually left quite plain, just thick with trees and foliage. Only paths of dirt and flattened grass clued me in the routes Michael would use as he comes and goes, webbing in all directions trailing to the front door.
Thick with trees and 2 C's.
Come to think of it, anyone passing through would be able to spot Michael's house if they squinted through the trees carefully enough. I guess he was right that nobody's walked through this area in years. I heard a lock turn before Michael joined me by my side. He smiled wide before tipping his head in a direction, making sure I was behind him before he started walking. I was hesitant, but followed suit. It was quiet as we traveled, save for the sounds of nature calling out around us. The weather was bright and warm, the sun casting pretty rays through the gaps in the trees. I had to admit, enjoyable as it was, the bird calls and rustling of leaves as we walked somewhat brought bad memories.
Did that mushroom give you PTSD?
Yesterday was miserable. I was lost, tired, and hungry. There was a chance I wasn't going to make it out alive. I watched Michael's back as he led the way, the man barely paying any mind to his surroundings. His ear would occasionally flick back in my direction, but overall he seemed confident on where to go. Having Michael as my guide home was definitely a great assurance. It made me feel even more grateful he'd found me when he did. I sighed and shook off the negative feelings, keeping pace while appreciating the fresh air. Was that you blowing your nose?
Sorry.
I thought I was hearing a bunch of rustling earlier.
I mean, you technically are hearing rustling.
Shut up. I stepped up next to my companion, willing my voice to speak after plenty of silence. This is actually kinda nice. A good old nature walk. I coughed into my fist, feeling embarrassed. I don't go outside as often as I should. Michael smiled kindly.
Get to bring you that, Finn.
Yeah, feels different when you know where you're going. Actually, where are we going? He sensed my nervousness and laughed.
Don't worry. We're almost there.
I looked up and saw it before he even pointed it out. A clearing in the distance, the trees growing strangely sparse in that area. I held my breath as I noticed the grass slowly start to dot with flowers, delicate blooms swaying here and there in the breeze. As we got closer, Michael watched me as my mouth dropped open, a knowing twinkle in his eyes. It was breathtaking. A secluded little meadow of flowers, lit up by beams of light, making the scenery resemble a page from a forgotten fairy tale. Butterflies flitted about in pairs, their wings flickering and complementing the surreal, yet enchanting ambience of the whole place. Michael let me gawk some more before walking ahead, turning to face me before sitting down to relax in the grass. He slipped off his satchel and laid it on the grass by his side along with his crossbow. I blinked out of my stupor and approached him, spinning around to drink everything in before plopping myself down next to him.
So, what do you think? Pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure Z would certainly think so with a sight like this.
Oh, you're right. It's really pretty.
I nodded dumbly before finally glancing to face him, the man's gaze on me softening as our eyes met.
Nodded dumbly.
A butterfly approached us rapidly, making me flinch on instinct. It landed on his finger as he held it out, its wings flapping gently. What are you, a Disney princess?
This is from Here Comes the Thought in Steven Universe. That's all I can think of right now.
He smiled at the dainty creature, a fond look in his eyes before he held it out towards me.
Do you like butterflies, Zozo?
I love butterflies. I do. I think they're so pretty. This is amazing, Michael. His usual prideful smirk was absent, replaced instead with a shy smile.
I'm glad you like it.
The sun was at its peak now, the air getting warmer as minutes passed. The leafy canopy over us provided enough cover for us not to overheat. Michael picked a flower with his other hand and placed it in my palm, his tail looping loosely around us both as my cheeks darkened. He closed his eyes and leaned back further, the butterfly, the butterly, still resting on his hand.
The butterfly.
What butterfly?
My ears caught a soft rumbling before I realized it was coming from his direction. I almost wanted to ask, but I didn't want to ruin the moment. My gaze dropped as I twirled the flower in my hand, holding the stem delicately. The gesture felt platonic, but also romantic? Moralic? I wondered if Michael was even interested in relationships.
Yeah, you wonder. But we know.
So, Honeybee said in the chat, butterfly, fly with the butter.
Butterfly.
Butterfly,
Fly with the butter.
fly with the butter.
We're so autistic. He'd been alone most of his life. He'd probably get tired of my presence sooner or later. Before I could contemplate further, the butterfly on Michael's finger took off, my gaze trailing after it as it left the sunlight and flew away into the woods. Which
Honey,
reminds
no.
me...
He's mine now, John.
Michael? Don't get me wrong, this place is stunning. But is it okay if we go now? He straightened from his relaxed slouch.
Why? We just got here.
I chewed on my lip, hesitating. I love it here, I do. But I want to go home, Michael. Michael studied my face.
Zozo, do you want to leave me that badly?
What? No! I need time to recover from losing Orion. I know it's silly. I know it's silly and dramatic, but knowing he won't be there when I get home, I trailed off.
Damn it. I hate Discord latency, go on.
I trailed off, another shot of guilt and regret filling my chest.
Do you want to leave me that badly? Yes.
I just need to get it done with. I feel a hand rubbing my back. Michael nodded slowly, looking me in the eyes. His smile was gentle.
That's okay. I understand. But maybe this place can help with that too.
Ooh, he's doing the thing again.
Michael.
Yeah.
It's a nice spot to take a nap, isn't it?
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
I picked it out, just for you. Why don't you go ahead and lie down?
His words made you sway, a sudden bout of sleepiness weighing heavy over your eyelids. He was right. It is a nice spot to take a nap in. I'm not hypnotized.
I like your funny
You're
words, Magic
so-
Man.
You're so hypnotizing.
Why were
Could
you
you
in
be the
such a hurry? You yawned, laying back to stretch on the grass. The warmth from the ground seeped through your clothes, lulling you into a sense of comfort and safety. There you go. Just spend some time with me. Just a bit more. Please. Hi, Orion.
Oh.
I genuinely thought for a moment that with the timing of like when the scene transitioned, I thought the meowing was in the game.
No.
Oh,
Oh, there is something I could show you.
He reached into his satchel and pulled out a wooden box.
Oh, it's called a
A
cumbia.
kalimba. A
Kalimba.
kalimba.
I blinked slowly, clarity coming back as I shook my head to pay attention. The box fit neatly in his hands, Michael holding it as if he were typing on a phone. I could see it had a hole in the middle with thin strips of metal arranged in a triangular shape over it. What does it do? A proud smirk spread across his face. Should I end up pausing the video game lo-fi after all, Ruby?
You might as well.
Alright, there we go. When he's done playing it, I'll turn it back on.
I'll show you.
He began to pluck at the metallic prongs, a gentle ringing sound resonating with every flick of his thumbs. I couldn't recognize the song. He might have made it up himself. I closed my eyes, enjoying the tune. Michael gave a soft chuckle as he kept playing.
Relax and listen as long as you like, Firefly.
A few minutes passed by with Michael plucking away at the instrument, the two of us sunbathing like two cats on a Sunday afternoon. I must have dozed as the next thing I knew I felt a nudge on my shoulder.
Comfy?
Coffee.
I don't have coffee.
Coffee!
I said comfy, not coffee.
He chuckled low when I refused to open my eyes.
I mean, if you'd rather stay.
My eyes shot open, my whole body jerking to sit up. Michael glanced at me, kalimba in his lap, and half a forget-me-not chain in his hands.
What?
I shook my head, slapping at my cheeks. I can't believe I fell asleep. I just...
It's alright.
He cut me off. His sigh was heavy.
I was hoping... Never mind.
He patted my shoulder, though his smile didn't reach his eyes.
Thanks for being here with me. Maybe we could do this again sometime. If I ever see you again. Let's get you home.
He rolled over to his feet and stood up, brushing off dirt and fixing his satchel.
Come on.
We gathered our things and set off into the unknown once more. Well, unknown to me at least. Michael seemed to have a map of this place ingrained in his brain.
You seem pretty sleepy still, so let's freshen up, okay?
Zia's died.
Dead.
No! My wife!
We walked a bit further away from the clearing, coming across a river.
Congratulations, Ruby, you're a widower now.
God!
Compared to the rest of the path we walked, the area was shaded considerably with the thick canopy of leaves over us. The flowing water looked inviting as I kneeled down by the bank, Michael idling close by. I dipped my hands in, eager to wash my face. The water was refreshing and cooled my heated skin in the afternoon sun. Oh god, I'm not wearing sunscreen. I'm gonna have a sunburn!
Ooh.
I pulled my hands back to see Michael peeking over my shoulder into my reflection, smiling with a faraway look on his face.
There's an easy way to avoid that, Mark. Do what I do. Just don't be in the sun.
Yeah, and that's why you're the most pale one of all of us.
I'm a ghost.
He startled as our gazes met, irises darting away to look at himself instead. Immediately his expression changed. His ears flattened, a grimace twisting his features as his lips curled back. I'd never seen such contempt in his eyes as I did then, staring at his own visage. He stepped away, retreating underneath the cover of a tree to lean against it with crossed arms. He doesn't notice me watching. I patted my hands dry on my shirt and approached him.
You ready?
Yeah. I stopped him before he could turn to leave. He looked at me with a questioning look, tipping his head. I hesitated. I wasn't the type to speak my mind directly. Most of the time I'd keep things to myself and let things go by. But nobody should look at themselves and have that sort of reaction. Hey, you know you're not, I might as well be frank. I thought I was Sozo. You're not a monster, Michael. He looked taken aback.
What makes you say that?
I saw how you were looking at yourself, how you talk about yourself. None of it is true. I keep telling you, you're more than just your appearance. I don't know what compelled me to do it, but I did it anyway. I reached for his hands and held them between us. His eyes widened at the contact. All it took was a day with you, and truthfully, I think you're the most amazing person I've ever met. He made a choked noise. I'm just some old nobody compared to you.
That's not...
Shut up and listen. Shut the fuck up for 5 seconds.
Yo, shut the fuck up. Seconds.
He promptly shut his mouth with an audible click of his teeth. I can turn the lo-fi back on now. From where I stand, you saved my life. You've taken care of me better than I could ever ask for from a stranger. That already proves to me you're not the monster you think you are. You're charming, you're smart, you're sweet, you're a million more wonderful things, but you are not a monster. I take a second to compose myself, lowering my voice. You may look different, Michael. But guess what? His multiple eyes stared into mine, ears flattening as if fearing the worst. That makes you all the more beautiful to me. His breath hitched. I could feel his hands squeezing mine, fingers trembling. It was like he forgot how to breathe. Oh shit, dumbass, breathe!
Breathe, darn you!
I have no idea how to breathe.
I realized my hands were getting sweaty. I pulled away hastily, scratching at my neck and avoiding his gaze. I could feel the blood rush to my face. I could dunk my whole head in the river and it'd probably let off steam. Sorry, that came out of nowhere. It just didn't feel right if I didn't say anything. I hope you understand. An awkward silence passed between the two of us. Anyways. I caught him mumbling under his breath.
I can't let you leave. You didn't catch that, did you?
I did.
No.
Well, what?
I said you can't leave. I mean, not without your cat, right?
I frowned. I've already tried, Michael. Like you said, it was stupid for me to just wander off in the woods as if I'd find him through dumb luck. He paused, his fists clenching.
But I haven't.
Huh?
I haven't tried. I know these woods better than anyone. If I can try looking for him, but that means you can't leave yet.
Oh God.
Michael, I appreciate the offer, but I don't think I should stick around any longer. I have a job and responsibilities and you hissed in pain, a sudden migraine overcoming your senses.
Forget your false societal obligations.
Become unemployed.
Realize that money only has monetary value because everyone says it does.
Your
Plushie looks pregnant.
Oh, we have the same thoughts.
Clip, please.
Oh God! Clip.
Sounds like you're
She's not showing up. God damn it!
It sounded like someone was strangling you when you kept saying clip, clip, clip.
Somebody watching, please. Clip, if Roxas cannot clip. You felt sick, your stomach wringing itself into knots. It felt like the world was warping around you as your legs wobbled. Your body buckled over you as you resisted the urge to vomit. Michael caught you as you slumped gracelessly to the ground, your head resting on his shoulder as he cradled you close.
Hey, you don't look so good.
The way these, letters are dripping and stuff, do you know what that's making me think of? Like, the way he's sounding? For me, it's giving, what are you talking about? What mice in the carpet?
Hey, you don't look so good.
Yeah.
You know how you talked about, I think whenever it was for the spotlight lingers, how the coding for that translated dialogue took forever. I wonder how much that dripping dialogue took.
Honestly, it looks like it was a preset.
Maybe.
Just like this. Your vision doubled as he spoke, his speech oozing together words into an indecipherable mess.
I'm sorry, someone's gonna have to take over for me for a couple of seconds.
Okay. Let's see, how about Roxas? Why don't you take over?
Okay. Are you okay? Do you need me to carry you home?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Ruby, if you can still hear this, type somewhere at least if these choices matter or not.
I don't think they do. They're all the same, but I saved because it's been a little bit.
Okay, no problem. Just hang in there. Hang on to me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You don't deserve this. If I could just one more day with you, I'd be the happiest man alive. Here we are. Let's get you tucked in.
I thought the T
Mushroom boy poisoned me.
I thought the T in tucked. I thought the T in tucked was an F for a second. Let's get you fucked in.
I should give you some clothes. Especially since you'll be staying another night.
T died again.
You're okay with that, aren't you?
Coffee.
For the last time, I don't have fucking coffee!
Ugh. I blinked groggily awake to the gentle sounds of a crackling fire. The itchy texture of worn bedsheets, the weight of a heavy knit blanket. I could recall once or twice having felt these very sensations to the point I'd consider them familiar and comforting. And yet... Jump scare.
Okay, I'm back. Thank God I came at the right time.
Nothing could prepare me for the bright yellow eyes peering into mine. Talk about prolonged eye contact. Can I, like... I have to... I can play it over again.
Physical pain is funny.
Hang on. Fusrota!
Stop punching him in the face!
This is Sparta!
Stop! Stop punching him in the face!
Falcon!
I'm just gonna... I can go back to that whenever I want. My knuckles hit him square in the face as Michael yelped, nose scrunching as the taller man stumbled backwards into a stool. He landed on his rear with the grace of a clumsy toddler on the floor. I sat up in a panic and immediately grimaced, landing back on the bed with an unceremonious flop. It hit me in one fell swoop how my whole body was aching. Every single one of my limbs felt like they'd gone through a wringer and came out the other side all crinkled and wrong. I groaned aloud, leaning my head back on the pillow. Michael shifted back onto his feet, rubbing his nose. His voice was an awkward croak before he cleared his throat.
I'm glad you're awake. How are you feeling?
Terrible. He visibly flinched.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He stepped closer to the bed, leaning over warily in case my hand dramatically whips out again in self-defense. With my hand settled on my lap, he deemed it safe enough to sit beside me. What happened to Michael?
You don't remember?
I shook my head, wincing a bit as my head pounded. Not at all. Michael hesitated.
You, tripped. And hit your head. I had to carry you home?
His words almost slurred together as he fidgeted. My head? I slowly lifted my hand to feel for bumps or bruises, but he hastily snatched my wrist.
Don't worry about that. Here, have this. It'll help.
Michael gave me a familiar-looking drink as he quickly pressed a cup into my hands. Sitting up with some effort to take a sip, I couldn't help the small sense of déjà vu. The amount of times I woke up in his bed dazed and disoriented is almost uncomfortable now. At least the drink was helping, just like he promised. My body felt lighter as I finished. Michael took the cup from me and set it aside before wringing his hands together with a nervousness I haven't seen in a while.
So, I'm sorry this happened. I didn't mean for you to get hurt.
Honeybee, if you're wondering about the music, this is a lo-fi remix of Lavender Town, so that might be why it sounds a little bit familiar. This is Pokemon Lavender Town. I sighed and waved aside his worry with an embarrassed grumble. Wouldn't be the first time I tripped, if you could believe it. It's not your fault. He gave a soft chuckle, but it sounded guilty.
I suppose you're right. It's just...
His face looked like he had a million thoughts running through his head.
I promised, didn't I? I said I was gonna look out for you. I said I was gonna keep you safe. Instead, I made you hurt.
His voice cracked.
I'm I'm so sorry, Zozo.
The sudden change in demeanor was startling to say the least. You couldn't have predicted it was gonna happen. And I'm fine, see?
Oh, Firefly. I guess you're right.
His expression carried a lingering doubt, but he quickly masked it with a small smile, his eyes dim.
In that case, you'll be staying?
The way he said it almost sounded like a decision that's already been made. Or a plea. What do you mean? His eyes darted aside.
You agreed to let me find Orion, remember?
Did I say that?
Yeah. So, you'll be staying a little while longer, right?
He didn't even let me get a word in. In fact, a feeling of uncertainty washed over me as if we had had this conversation before. I don't think I should...
Besides, what's the rush? It's already late and you're in no condition to travel anyway.
I blinked before glancing out the window. Pitch black darkness greeted me as I realized he was right. Yet another uncanny feeling spread through my chest, shivers crawling down my spine. I don't know why, but something about this whole situation felt wrong. I feel like I'm forgetting something else. Michael had a nervous look on his face.
Maybe you hit your head harder than you thought.
Oh, well, in that case, Michael, maybe I should go to the hospital.
What's a hospital?
No, I have herbal remedies. They're much better and free.
This just in, Sozo found with a concussion. His words didn't sound confident. How long was I out?
A couple of hours, I think. You took really took a hit.
A hit of what?
What?
Don't worry about it. It was that bad? My brows creased as I tried to recall today's events. But I don't remember tripping. There was a river. I remember you, and then...
Your memory must be fuzzy, and for a good reason. After all, it's been...
There was a heavy silence right after. Michael was polite enough to hide his chuckle under a palm as I flushed. He seemed relieved.
Well, lucky for you, I've got dinner on the way. It should be ready soon. Are you okay with... You're okay with soup, right?
Good soup.
Yay.
Soup sounds alright. My stomach growled once more, the pain of an empty gut making me wince a bit. My host noticed immediately.
Oh, maybe we should have gotten you some food sooner than later. Do you feel okay enough to get up?
I nodded with a grumble, swinging my legs over the side of the bed before noticing something was on my lap. Wait, what's this? A woe? I unbundled the pile of thick fabric, realizing it was an oversized sweater with a pair of baggy sweatpants. A mushroom pattern? That's oddly cute. The material felt worn, but comfortable. A towel laid right next to them. Is this for me?
Oh, I figured since you'll be staying another night, you would want some fresh clothes. They might be a few sizes bigger. Or a lot. Sorry.
He'd gotten shy for some reason. On the other hand, I didn't have to take a whiff at myself to know that I probably reek. I nodded again, giving him a small but grateful smile. They're fine, Michael. Thank you. Yet another thing I had to owe him. I couldn't help feeling like I'm taking advantage of his kindness now.
So, you know bathroom is. Take your time cleaning up.
You know what I think he could use?
What?
I think it would make him, like, even more cute than he already is if he had, like, a tooth gap.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Take as much time as you need. I'll be in the kitchen if you need anything. I'm really happy you're here.
He stood there for a good few seconds, fidgeting with his hands as if he wanted to say more before finally heading to the kitchen.
Honestly, I'm surprised he doesn't have a tooth gap after that punch.
Damn.
That'd be funny.
Is that going to become a meme or something?
It becomes an animation. It becomes an animation meme. People animate characters being punched like that.
Oh my god.
I watched his back retreat before hoisting myself up and heading to the bathroom. Quick question for you, Ruby. How much farther would you say we have till the end?
Well, since now we're at the 3rd chapter, we have a couple of more important questions, or at least answers we can go through. But I'd say that maybe less than an hour longer.
Less than an hour. Okay, it's...
I can't guarantee it will be 30 minutes because of how much we like to go off topic.
Alright, in that case, I'm thinking maybe we can, like, actually save here and come back to it next week just to finish it off, and then we can do another game after that. Does that sound good?
I mean, yeah, and also, because this game also has endings.
Yeah. And it is getting... Yeah, it is getting kind of late.
We have a bunch of choices to go back to anyway.
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and, like, save one more time.
I did some googling. Is it true that this game is gonna have like 5 to 6 days in total?
Maybe.
5 days at Michael's.
Shut.
Oh my god.
5 nights at Michael! Michael!
Alright,
Michael!
well. Okay, so, that does it for this stream. If you liked what you saw and you're here on Twitch, please drop a follow. If you're seeing this on the VOD channel, give it a like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to stay in touch with me and your fellow Starlings, join my Discord server. You can also check out my link tree for links to my other socials. That's all for now. Say bye, everyone, and then I will take us to the end screen.
Fuckity fuck off.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining us.
Make out with my
Have a good
girlfriend.
night. Bye-bye.